Well, good Sunday evening, and I hope you're having a great one. It is October the 20th. The time here in the deep piney woods of East Texas is 10 minutes until 11 p.m. Of course, I can tell you, even though it is a Sunday, nothing has really changed over here on the old topics front. Everything is still in total chaos and will be when we come back. I was perusing through here though and saw this and said the untold story of the 208 financial crisis. And I looked right here and it said the Council on Foreign Relations. I don't suggest that you go over there, but I went over to take a look and they have really put some lipstick on that pig there, and they're telling a story that sounds almost like little monks walking around planting flowers everywhere, trying to convince everyone that the council is cares anything at all about what we're doing. Here's an interesting one today as well: magnetic anomaly. I follow David a lot over on Suspicious Observers, but mostly it's like this: everybody's screaming, and Dave Hodges puts on a video. Powerful fella. I mean, he's following a lot of things 4 hours ago, and we'll be supporting Hodge there. Seems to be a great guy, but you know, we can count on that being there. That's unfortunate for now, but we can count on that being there. The problem that people I see today is no one's got a damn solution. You know, they're sitting there listening to folks like Rex and Jimmy and Clyde and George and John B. and Tori Speaks over there on Republican Talk Radio, or I think that's the one she's on. Anyway, there's hundreds of them out there educating us to high heaven. And they're selling caps and mugs, you know, everything else, memberships and archives of all their shows. The archives are great. But anyway, they're doing these things because they got to. And they're passionate about what they're doing, and they're spending, you know, a lot of value, a lot of money to be able to put these things on and do as much research for them. And by God, I think that they deserve a fair exchange of value for their work, and that's what we're going to be about. You know, I was thinking here is that what I'm talking about here, people, is that for the last 10, 15 years, I have been driven internally just blindly seeking a means by which someone can monetize their entire existence based on their innate value that they came into this earth with. I am firmly convinced of that. There are unfortunates that do have, challenges mentally. I understand that. I'm talking about the folks out there that are down and out. I know what that's like, and it seems as though the only time that I am very, very creative is when I damn sure have to be. And you know, this case is really no different. This time I've gone through 3 or 4 cycles like this, from absolutely in the ashes like the phoenix, literally, to within months, you know, millions. And it's happened 3 times, and I started analyzing how in the hell does this happen? And it came down to I was just sitting around thinking about something, and once I actually not only decided, but in my mind, it was done. It was done. It was just a matter of traveling through linear time and what I call being in the river and staying into action. Stuff falls into place like you would not believe. You wouldn't believe it. I call it being in the river. I started taking a real close look at this in the river thing because my life is totally, totally different than just about anybody I've run across. I mean, I'm serious about that. I'm serious about that, and I've been running this program that I'm on by myself I'm aware of for quite some time, and it's based on thought. I didn't know it till I started analyzing it, but what I did is once I started figuring out, hell, when I start thinking about something real hard, it's coming down, and then I got to be responsible for it. And I'd usually lose interest, and that's how those booms that, where I'd skyrocket, I'd lose interest up there. And I'd just, shoo, and then another would come along. And I've got these things documented that you can see. And some of the paths that my life's journey has taken me down is absolutely unbelievable. You would not, I don't even believe them, some of these things. I have to validate them. And some of them are damn hard now to validate that it actually happened, for God's sake. But it did. Your dadgum sure did. And all of those little pieces have come together in what I'm sitting here and creating now. And this one is going to be the superstar of everything I've ever done. And listen to me. I hit a 900 plus barrel a day well in Okmulgee, Oklahoma. And I owned 65% of that thing, and oil was running about $70 a barrel. Damn near 1,000 barrels a day. Oil was running about 70, 75, something like that, and I had 65% of that net revenue coming out of the ground. It was unbelievable. That period of my life was absolutely bizarre. Every day was a holiday, and every night was a Saturday night. I am not kidding you. I lost interest in it. Somehow. A lot of other things happened there too that we'll talk about later, but which adds to the mosaic, as they say. But interesting journey, and got off into, I had a little cheese, and got off into someone said, have you ever heard of or done this network marketing thing? And I said, what is that? And anyway, my entry into that arena was from a financing position. Funded one of these deals that they got 1.8 million members in about as many months, and it's all paying $100 a month. That's serious, serious money. Again, thinking about something, focused on it, and kaboom, there I go again. And so it's been an interesting journey. But all of those things that I'm talking about now came from a different mindset. What has been delivered to me from what I call the ambient, the in between, some people call it the Holy Spirit, whatever, is that we all draw these ideas that we all are creative. It's just that some of us, I focus on those things. That's what I do, is I pull from the ambient and put a lot of focus into where attention goes, energy flows. That's the seed of manifestation. You focus on something, mix passion with it, take a little action, you're going to have it, and then you got to be responsible for it. And I want to show people how to do this. And one of the things it's going to be is that what I'm doing now is that we got problems in the country today. And my passion for this country and the way of life, I'm an old hippie, as you've heard me mention many times before. I'm an old hippie. And hippies don't like to do a hell of a lot except sit around and think a lot, and then that kind of thing. And so I fall right into that mode real easy. I love to do work when I like to work. But so I have, for the last 10 years, I've tried to, I was hell-bent and have done it, found a way that you can monetize waking up in the morning, doing exactly what you want to do. There's work involved, though. And by doing this, it makes full circle to what I was saying earlier about that everyone has innate value inside of them. You've got ideas, you've got opinions, you've got viewpoints, and those are of great value. If we had, going out, just grab people, come over and join with us. We want to sit and chat. We want to have a fireside chat. everybody's ideas and viewpoints that they can share with us. We're going to have a social media platform just like Facebook, except the difference is that we will all agree that we have questions, and we're a community, and people in our community, a lot of them are researchers, or they know a little bit about something. Hell, if nothing else, they know how to get rid of a headache with the eye of a newt and the hair of a dog, whatever. Mix it with water on a full moon. Tell some people that if they find it of value. Our culture is going to be, we're all going to throw a few pennies, a few dollars into your own little kitty that you'll have inside of this system that I've built. And so when someone says something that blows your dress up that you like, then lob them a damn penny. And that person, if 1,000 people like that, what is that, $10? 1,000 pennies, probably $10. That's better than a stick in the eye. Are you with me? And then they start sharing more of the things, and then the other people that read it, blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, we've got a social platform that's based on a fair exchange of value, to where when you say something prolific, we'll be posting questions that all of the members that come in, like all that chaos that we're seeing over here on this baloney over here on this stuff. They've got a topic or something. Rex has a topic, a wonderful, interesting topic. We post that on what's called the Rabbit Hole Herald. It'll be a social media platform. Just like the rest of them. You can put your videos up there, your pictures, people like them. Instead of when they hit the little like button or comment or share it, you can lob them a penny, nickel, dime, or quarter. And then you make a comment that's worth a flip. And 1,000 people see it's worth a flip. If flip you a quarter, you just make $250. You with me? Starting to get with me? We can do this. We can do this. But more importantly than that, we will be able to support, to be able to get these radio. I'm telling you right now, I need help doing that. That carries value. So all these people will come to us and they say, well, I really want to help. I'm going to get me a little account. I can't do much to help, but maybe I'll commit to $5 a month, or I'll commit to $30 a month, whatever they're talking about. And then there's a whole formula for this. And then they will be able to actually truly say that they're supporting. It is a mental thing. If you say, yeah, I really support Leak Project, and you've never even bought a damn hat, cap, mug, whatever it is, or joined donated or anything else like that, or super chatted, none of that stuff. You're just sitting there soaking it up, but you really love it. For God's sake, lob them a penny or two when they do a video that you like. Because by definition, unless you show a small token of appreciation for the value that you gained, by definition, you're saying it's worthless. Really. You're saying it's worthless. If you gain something, how much is a smile worth when you're having a bad day? Tell me. Would you pay a damn penny? If someone could turn your, like I'm grinning right now, hell, I'd pay a penny for that, wouldn't you? Same thing with someone took a beautiful picture of their child or a fish they caught, or they did a video of fishing down the river, or trot lines, or a video of them flying their drone, or whatever the case may be, whatever, it doesn't make any difference. And we all gain value. It made us feel good. Or someone answers the question that's posed in the rabbit hole, and then people make comments, the great comment, and we tip them. And then you get your comments in there. My God, look, we can build this thing up to where anyone can join. And if they want, they can become committed. And we can support these patriot sites that are getting demonetized, like SGT Report, and support Dave over on X22. Rex will get a hold of all these people, and hopefully I can get him to spearhead with all of the hosts that come on those shows. Those people need support. And if we can lob pennies at them, nickels, dimes, quarters, PayPal's not going to do this. I go to these super chats when Rex has them and I lob him $5, $10, 15, something like that. And, but it's so cumbersome. You have to go through this deal, and you got to put in your Apple ID and all. I'm talking about with what I've created that I'm going to be launching here real quick. Just subscribe to this channel. Tell everybody about it. Tell them to get over here, because if you need some money, I need to help. If you need some money, I need to help, because I'm out to save this country. And what we're going to have these people do is to watch a few videos about what's really going on. Get them some value. Let them, people's eyes are going to just bulge out of their head when they watch some of this stuff about the Federal Reserve. Or when Dan Whittington tells them about what they're spraying in our air. Or when some of the people with the vaccines that talks about the vaccines, or the GMOs, for crying out loud. All of these things we're going to expose these people to in a little course that they can take. Then they can make comments on these courses, and we introduce them into our community as collaborators. When we get to have 1 million collaborators, listen to me, people, they'll take heed. Because then we have what's called a mind hive, or group consciousness. And it's the most powerful predictor of what the next outcome will be, bar none. Bar none. Even Sophia, which is the AI little robot thing that Saudi Arabia bought to try to break the blockchain in mining. That's a whole nother topic. So, just a little entry for you here on a Sunday evening. Again, subscribe. Tell everybody you can about this. I'm going to put it up on Twitter. And on Twitter, if you are a Twitter person, you happen to see this, shoot it around. Tell them to come over here and subscribe. We're going to be launching real soon. And again, the thing that carries the most value to the community now is building that community. So that by doing that, that shows great value to someone who helps. And it's going to change the lives of tens of thousands of people. And we got a lot of work to do in the Patriot arena to get the truth out there before November of next year. Until then, once a person who has been honestly mistaken all of their life learns the truth, they either cease to be mistaken or they cease to be honest. What say you? Ramblin' Randy, we down.